Welcome back, viewers. This is the final episode in this Let's Play. I'm going to show off all the glitches that I personally know about in this version, the GameCube version of Zelda Majora's Mask. We'll go on and start off with one that I showed way back at the beginning of the game. Actually, you know what? We'll go on and start off with this one right here. Go on and equip your Great Fairy Sword, and check the mailbox. It'll ask you to deposit something. Go on and deposit it. And thusly, it's invisible now. This does absolutely nothing at all to benefit you. It's just a bit of hilarity. Alright. And if you put it away, then take it back out, it will become visible again. So now for the very first glitch I showed off, just do that, and you glitch right past them. Actually, the very first glitch I showed off was one with the Deku mask. Now then, once you come in here, if you backflip over the guy, or you can use the cuckoo if you're doing the Gems Challenge, you can use the cuckoo that's dropped by this kid up here in order to get in there. However, I cannot do that because I can't take Gems Challenge anymore. I can, but there's really no point in it. Alright, so now for another glitch. This one is really only useful at the very beginning of the game if you're trying to grind up to 200 rupees. Turn Deku Scrub, and you can slip right past that guy. It only works in East Clocktown. If you re-enter, no matter what, unless you are either a Goron or a Zora, the guy will still try and block your way. Speaking of Goron and Zora, let's go on and get these two sets. More importantly, just the Zora part. Shut the fuck up, kid. Anyways, there's a reason why you want to have both the Fierce Deity Mask and the Zora Mask sets here. Go on and equip the Zora Mask real quick, because the Zora will be tall enough to walk around in this water. This will give you a perfect chance to get set up right here. Just get pretty well much parallel with that torch and unequip your Zora Mask. Just tap the forward button, then try and dive down and immediately equip your Zora Mask. You'll be sort of glitching here where you can constantly press the dive button. Now then, I'm just going to turbo button the dive button and see if I can get this. What you need to do, there we go, is get the dive button to disappear. Now I'm just going to unturbo the button, and if you swim forwards while you're here, you will climb up on here. Notice how you cannot run anywhere. Just aim for the torch and attack a couple times. You need to be standing directly in the middle of the torch in order to get where we need to be going. And this can be much easier said than done, because if you notice, I'm kind of stepping past it every time. It is possible. There we go. Once you get into the middle of the torch, swap the Fierce Deity Mask with the Zora Mask. You cannot equip it unless you have enough space to stand up. And there you go. You are the Fierce Deity outside of a boss room. Now, most people think if you do this here, you won't be able to actually get out of Clocktown, because the guards now will forever glitch. They'll think you're a child. Stop right there. If you have an errand in the canyons, it's dangerous to go outside. I can't allow a child like you to go out with a sword. My apologies, sir. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to immediately cockblock you. Yes, they will always cockblock you. However, there is a way you can get past these guys, and it does work in any... There we go. Any of the doorways. All you gotta do is just aim backwards, and whenever you talk to these guys, they will immediately try and... or you'll immediately back up a half step, so you'll get caught between them and the wall. So now you can walk around and determine a field, and go almost anywhere as the fierce deity. If you notice, the fierce deity is a pretty giant beast. And something huge of note that I want to mention here real quick, viewers. You cannot do the same glitch to use the Giant's Mask whenever you want. If you try to equip the Giant's Mask instead of the Fierce Deity Mask, you will actually end up just turning into regular Link. Anyways, with this we can actually be tall enough to go anywhere in Termina Field except for where we need the hook shot, because that's way too high. But we are high enough to basically be able to get over most anything. Apparently that glitch is not wanting to work here, so normally you're supposed to be able to hop up onto these ledges and climb up. I don't know why it's not wanting to work now, but you know what, whatever. Game, you can just do whatever the fuck you want. What's funny is, with us being high enough, you can actually see another glitch that happens, which is due to a programming error. Occasionally, when these guys pop up, you'll notice that there's a dust cloud up in the air. That's actually a programming error, because these guys tend to try and spawn at the level of the camera. But if you're in Fierce Deity form, the camera is put way up high, so you kind of just glitch them and make the dust cloud appear higher than what it's supposed to. It only happens, obviously, when you are the Fierce Deity. Now then, there are a couple more glitches that I know about, one of which is over here in the observatory, which apparently I'm being cock-blocked from getting in, apparently. Yeah, they ain't letting me get in. Alright, so yeah, I'll just meet y'all over at the observatory close to the end of the world. But first things first, if you want to get out of being Fierce Deity, you need to either go to a boss room, or just go to a body of water that is bigger than you. Because, as y'all may notice, we cannot use any... Oh! Apparently you can use the bottle as the Fierce Deity. This I did not know. Anyways, you can't use any items as the Fierce Deity except for apparently bottles. So, if you want to turn back, all you gotta do is just come over here and walk forwards enough to where you're swimming, and then you can just put on the Zora mask. There you go. The glitch that I just showed y'all with the Fierce Deity works in any body of water as long as you're able to basically dive down this link and immediately equip the Zora mask. So it does work in any body of water that you are able to do that. I just find it much easier to pull off if you do it over in the pathway up to the observatory. Now, there are a couple glitches over in the observatory that I'll record, but not voiceover because it's only a couple second video. So yeah, we'll go on and see y'all next time when it's almost the end of the world. Aw, yeah. Welcome back, viewers. I am up here in the observatory with an hour and 30 seconds left before the moon crashes into the Earth. I see you there. I'm watching you. Now, what we're doing here is the Dawn of a New Day glitch, or Dawn of the Fourth Day, whichever you want to call it. I tend to try and call it even. I tend to call it Dawn of a New Day because we're going into literally the dawn of the new day, the day after the moon disappears. So in order to do this, we need to be in the telescope and exit out of the telescope, quit out, right as the counter here hits all zeros. If you miss it even by 0.1 second, you fail and have to start all over again. So let's see if I can get this first try. Come on, baby, I think I got it. Well, did you see anything? No, in fact I didn't. Because look at this. The counter on the bottom of the screen is now gone. And if we come outside, so is the moon. But it's not actually gone. It's actually just way up there. And it will stay all the way up there forever. Whew. I was really hoping I'd get that on my first try. Now, at this point, do not try to play anything on the ocarina or you will freeze the game. Instead, what you want to do is come down here and talk to the Scarecrow. Time will pass in the blink of an eye. Just dance with me. Dance, dance, baby. Yes. Now, the glitch says you only have to dance until night, but just to be safe, I always dance until the, dawn of the new day. So technically, we're in day 4. And notice how nothing will ever appear now. So, yes, I want to dance till dawn. And just like this, viewers, we can now traverse through, there we go, Dawn of a New Day. Once you get Dawn of a New Day to appear, we can now use the ocarina to do anything. No thanks, I'm good. We don't have to worry about the... No thanks, I'm good. We don't have to worry about the moon coming to crash down on us. The day and night counter on the bottom is forever gone, and you can do this on the very first day as well when you're still stuck as Deku. You just gotta wait inside the scoped-in view for the Deku in order to do it. But basically what happens is if you exit out of the telescope right when the counter hits 0, it'll glitch it, because right as soon as you get out of the telescope, you immediately go into a dialogue sequence. So yeah, now we still get day and night transitions. These kids will still be wandering around, but that's about it. We won't be able to get into the Honey Darling shop, or maybe we will and they just don't care anymore. Okay, I guess we can. So, we come into the Honey Darling shop, there's no one here. We go into any of the archery shops or any of the other minigame shops, there'll be no one there either. The main reason being is, if you bothered reading the dialogue from everybody, you'll know that everybody bailed on the 3rd day. Pretty much everybody except for the Carnival Master. But once you do this glitch, you can just keep wandering around for all of eternity. It is quite literally as though the entirety of the game is now just regular Legend of Zelda, no timer on it at all. And for a certain instance, this is true. The sun will go up and down as though normal day and night cycles, and you can still go to dungeons, just you won't be able to do any time-sensitive stuff, like upgrading your sword, or pretty well much anything in the Bomber's Notebook. Because, as you can see, the Bomber's Notebook, once you go past dawn of the third day, will now be totally fucking red. And I seem to still be missing a name in here. Interesting. But yes, this is Dawn of a New Day. In fact, if y'all watched my previous Let's Play on this, Reverse Boss Order run, I used the Dawn of a New Day glitch to be able to get between all 4 of these dungeons in quick succession. Because you can still go to the dungeons and complete them as normal since they aren't time sensitive. So it was just a simple matter of... Hi! Where are you going? Got the munchies? Anyways, it was just a simple matter of going through the dungeons in succession. And on Dawn of the New Day, you can... Make sure if you want to keep out of the time-sensitive stuff, like you want to just be able to run around for all of eternity, make sure you always temp save. But on Dawn of a New Day, the clock tower will be permanently open, so you can go to the final boss area at literally any time you want. But if you want to keep the Dawn of a New Day glitch, just temp save, and this will be showing off the final glitch that I know of. Final glitch that is worth mentioning anyways. These glitches are mainly used for speedrunning tactics. I do know of a couple other glitches, but those are definitely not speedrunning stuff, so I'm not going to mention them. But if you come in here and select your file, you'll notice that your heart container marker there is glitched out. And we, of course, still on Dawn of a New Day. If we load in, I will go on and show off just one more thing while we are here. Yes, I know about that. Actually, you know what? I'll go on and show off 2 things. If you put on your Zora mask, this dog will follow you around. Trying to hump you, apparently, I guess. And it appears that I'm not allowed to pick him up. Alright, doggy, come on. So let's go on and bring this dog up here. And equip the Zora mask. Then jump off the edge. The dog will just float down. And I find that kind of funny. Alright, so the last glitch that I'm showing off is right here. Oh, you. Were you able to get Majora's Mask back? No, you haven't done it yet, blah blah blah. You only have plus hours in order to... But time is not eternal. It is now, bitch! Yes, if you come and talk to this guy, he'll give you glitched hours depending on what time of day you come in from now on. And the final glitch that I know of, if you roll into a wall and press C up while you're still crouching down, it's kind of hard to get the timing, but if you roll into a wall and do this, you can now look through walls. And yeah, that is literally it. That's everything to my knowledge. So, we'll go on and see y'all next time for my next Let's Play. This has been your friendly neighborhood Rage Armor, and it's been fun. Cheers.